What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Digital BGA YouTube channel. Today we are going to be covering something that I think a lot of you agents could benefit from. I think that there is a lot of you that are interested in what we believe the answer to this question is, or a lot of you that may want to know the best way to utilize your time if you're not going to use one of the big methods of lead generations from the past. And that topic, guys, is all about SEO. Is it dead for life insurance agents? Is it still viable? Is it something that you can create a pipeline of leads and sales from in 2024, or should you be using your time elsewhere? So that is what I'm going to cover in this video. We are going to talk through some of these SEO type questions, and for all of you, who just started a website. And let's start with just answering the question straight out. Is SEO dead for life insurance agents? We are not talking about SEO for any other niche or category of websites. We are talking just pure life insurance agents. Should you be, pumping out hundreds of blog articles on your websites trying to rank organically on Google in order to create leads? And unfortunately, I can't give you a pure, it's dead or it's not dead answer. Here's what I can tell you though. Would I put my time into it in 2024 as a life insurance agent? The answer would be no. However, I want to be very careful on how I state this. I'm not saying that building a website and trying to rank organically is not worth your time. The difference between 2024 and years leading up to 2024 is the amount of time it takes to rank organically. So your effort that you're going to have to put in is greater, and it takes a lot longer, and it takes a lot more factors. There's a lot of Google's algorithm now that is based around authority, trust, which is still some of the old school things that everybody that's interested in SEO knows about, which could be, backlinks or how many times you can be featured, which in theory is a backlink, but you get the point. It's harder, it takes longer, and it's not as simple as I post enough content onto my website in a short amount of time, and then I just wait for, a few months or a year, whatever timeline you want to place on this, and you start getting organic leads. Can you get organic leads in the future by doing SEO? Yes, that is still a viable approach. And here's the thing. If you're in this business for the long run, I would still start a website. I just wouldn't make it your primary focus for lead gen. I would highly recommend either A, having a upline or agency that is creating the leads for you so you don't worry about the marketing at all, such as what we do here at Digital BGA. Or I would invest your knowledge and time into paid traffic, something that you can turn on and off with the click of a button. You can, create your leads, your pipeline, and keep your business fed with a click of the button. Your business at that point is no longer in the hands of an algorithm or the luck of a ranking or the luck of backlinks coming to you to give you a chance at ranking. There's so much competition now in this niche and category in general that it takes a long time. So if you are in the business for the long haul, I would 100% still start a website and start adding content on it as if you need leads, but that shouldn't be done as a primary business task or to-do list on a normal day. It's not your revenue generating activities. It takes a long time to work, but it is an investment of time and money now that can pay off, let's say 2, 3, 4 years down the road if you stick to it. Another point I want to make sure I hit on is there's never going to be a downside in having a website that is branded for your business. So even if it's not your primary lead generator or organic lead creator, so to speak, you still need a brand for your business. So when people say, is SEO dead? Maybe it is starting to fade out and it is very difficult, but SEO is not branding, and SEO does not mean websites are dead. SEO means to put all of your eggs into a basket as a life insurance agent to create organic leads is not a viable approach anymore. That is how I'm trying to explain it to you guys and how I want you to take it. This does not mean that you do not need a website. This does not mean that you shouldn't brand or build a website with a lot of authority and trust over the course of time. Things like being listed on Google My Business, having, privacy policies and terms of use on the website, having a clear-cut About Us page. Things like that are still very important for your clientele and your book of business to be able to travel to via the web and find you and find trust and find comfort in who they worked with. Again, make sure you're differentiating what I'm saying here. A website and branding is not SEO. And branding and a website are still important to have, and you can still do SEO with that, but it's just not the same as it was a few years back, or even, more specifically like that 2015 to 2018 range. It was a really teachable and honestly pretty laid out blueprint on how you could start ranking organically to get leads. But those days are over, is the best way to put it. It is not as easy as throwing up a website, throwing up 200 blog posts on it. I mean, there was a time back not that many years ago where it wasn't even 200 blog posts. We were talking like 20 to 40 in a niche area of life insurance. Could have worked, but unfortunately that is just not the case anymore. So if you want my answer to if SEO is dead, no, it's not dead. But here's my answer, is that it takes a long time. It's not worth being a primary investment for you as a new or even seasoned life insurance agent. To me, it should be taking place in the background, on the back burner, still happening, but not, really taking a whole lot of your brain power for the day. Your revenue generating activities should not be impacted by building it. And it should just be something you build, for your business, but not for your lead gen, is probably the best way to sum this up. Still have it, but don't put a ton into it for that purpose. Only for the branding and big picture part of your business should it really have a focus for trust and your book of business, clientele, whatever word you want to use for that. And again, to recap what I would do instead, I would be placing my money and my time into other avenues of lead gen, such as paid. That could be anything from Google to Facebook to YouTube to any other kind of video. I mean, it could be radio, it could be anything. But I would learn an avenue that you can say to yourself that if I click a button and give it more money, that it will give me more leads. Not invest your time into something that if I do this, I can cross my fingers and hope to rank at the top of Google one day. That's how I would view it. Hopefully this helps you guys kind of understand, the state of SEO for life insurance agents going forward, or where it is here in March of 2024. Any topics you guys want to hear about on this channel, whether it's related to life insurance sales or it's a marketing side, whatever it is, be sure to drop those comments below for us. We are happy to make the videos for you if we know what you are looking for. Turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we will catch you in the next video. Peace.